Hi, my name is Catherine Elliott, and I have a huge interest in the topic of creativity and being taught during school. Eben Lim once said, an essential aspect in creativity is not being afraid to fail. Growing up, failure was just not acceptable for me. Getting a bad grade meant that I was not good enough, or that I was not as smart as my peers. So in order to pass, I would cram information into my brain before a test and then simply forget it after the test was over. I have never understood this. Getting an education is meant to prepare you for your choice. Your choice. With that said, each child has a different mind, and each mind thinks a little bit differently. All kids have great talents, but often we dismiss them because it is not part of the standard core material. We do not see their talents, but instead, we see where they need to be in order to succeed. Creativity is important, and each child possesses their own amount of it. But nowadays, we are teaching away from creativity. We base children's future on knowledge of core subjects. We base passing or failing on test grades, not on improvement. We grow up in a world that is afraid to fail, a world that is afraid of making mistakes, a world where the word failure is feared by students since kindergarten. I see failure as a way to grow. How can anyone grow if they're afraid to fail? Fear forces the mind out of creativity. We are not born with mass loads of knowledge, but we are born with talents. We as teachers should recognize these talents in each of our students and use them to help our kids help themselves. As teachers, we need to rethink our view of intelligence. The brain is not a bunch of labeled compartments. Kids that may not be focused right in the classroom are still just as teachable. We need to remember that not everyone learns the same way. That is our duty, to do whatever we can do to allow our kids to learn to their full potential. We have to use the gift of creativity wisely. These kids are the future world. These kids need to learn to their best potential. Keep creativity in the schools.